Tip number 1: Challenge yourself. Challenging yourself daily to complete new, more difficult tasks can keep you excited and make you want to continue trying and can help you improve your habits. Tip number 2: Allow others to challenge you. Use those around you to help you become more self-disciplined and help you find motivation and success. A little competition can go a long way in helping you go further and accomplish more than you would under your own power. Tip number 3: Filter your mind of negative thoughts. This will allow you to begin to focus on what matters. Unless you cleanse your mind of poisonous thoughts, you will find it impossible to think clearly and believe in yourself. Tip number 4: Talk kindly to yourself. In order for you to be able to move forward and reach your goals, you have to build a positive mindset. A positive mindset starts with talking kindly to yourself. It takes a lot of courage to be kind to yourself, but it is necessary if you want to find yourself in a better place. Tip number 5: Develop a can-do attitude. Doing this requires a commitment to yourself that you will do whatever it takes to become more disciplined and that you will strive for what matters most to you despite all odds. Tip number 6: Develop positive affirmations. When you repeatedly say something to yourself with deep conviction, you affirm in your mind and compel it to accept that suggestion and to work toward fulfilling it. As soon as your mind accepts the suggestion as the absolute truth, it will focus its energy on it and make you take meaningful action to reach your goal. Tip number 7: Break your bad habits. If you want to become more disciplined so you can achieve your goals and become more productive, you need to get rid of all the bad habits that keep you from being the best version of yourself. Tip number 8: Make an action plan. Without an action plan, you won't be able to move toward your goals efficiently. A plan of action will provide you with a step-by-step guideline for moving toward each of your goals. Tip number 9: Have the bigger picture in mind. Recall why you're pursuing the particular goal and reiterate to yourself the importance of having self-discipline for achieving your goals. Tip number 10: Focus on the present. If you want to make continuous progress, it is important that you learn how to live in the present. Thinking too much about the future can overwhelm you, making it extremely tough to work on the current task effectively. Tip number 11: Learn from your experiences. Every experience that you go through, be it good or bad, should be seen as a learning experience. If you make a mistake, don't regret the mistake and don't feel bad about making it. Instead, focus on what you can do to improve. Accept each challenge and obstacle happily and wholeheartedly to stop yourself from fearing setbacks. Let's have some review. Tip number 1: Challenge yourself. Tip number 2: Allow others to challenge you. Tip number 3: Filter your mind of negative thoughts. Tip number 4: Talk kindly to yourself. Tip number 5: Develop a can-do attitude. Tip number 6: Develop positive affirmations. Tip number 7: Break your bad habits. Tip number 8: Make an action plan. Tip number 9: Have the bigger picture in mind. Tip number 10: Focus on the present. Tip number 11: Learn from your experiences. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Share it to your loved ones to spread ENM knowledge.